What's up lads, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. I'm your boy Craven the Gamer, and in today's video it's all about defending, man. How to defend on FIFA 20, and in particular how to defend on FIFA 20 with bad connection and button delay, okay? Because I could have just thrown a montage of my best defending clips in and show you guys how to defend by using the jockey movement and all that thing, but no. I want to give you guys an educational commentary, okay, on how I defend and my thought process on defending. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Also sub so you don't miss any future content, because we will be doing an attacking video, a build-up video, as well as a coin video. You see the current team I'm rocking. We've got Gareth Bale, Luis Suarez, Eder Militao. We've got a sick team, man, and we built this team in the matter of 4 days after getting the game. We started off with 20k squad team. If you haven't checked the previous video, check it out. You'll be able to see my team that cost 20,000 coins. 4 days later, we're rocking a 600k team. How I did that, I will be showing you soon on how to make coins, so don't forget to sub so you don't miss that video whenever it gets posted, which will be during the course of this week. We're going straight into the game, and my opponent's rocking a very attacking team, if you can put it that way. He's got Chamberlain, Zaha, Anderson, as well as Mohamed Salah, okay? And this was a perfect game to show exactly how to defend, because the current state of FIFA 20 is all about pace, man. And with Mohamed Salah there, I was a bit skeptical. I thought I wasn't going to win this game, as well as Zaha. Skill moves and pace is really overpowered this year. They'll probably patch it sooner rather than later, but nonetheless, this is the game. So first of all, guys, go into defensive tactic, okay? I always go into defensive tactic first up, because I first defend before I attack, okay? Because defending wins games in terms of not conceding goals, and then I build on from that, okay? Also, take it slower in your attacking play. As you can see over there, we slowed it down and then we went into a bit of pace, couple of skill moves. Doesn't work out, but now we track back, okay? And we use just that little bit of right stick movement to get back to our CDM over there, win the ball back, we threw on goal. So you see how defending actually helps you in the attack, okay? Once again, we go to Goretzka, not to our left back. We use Goretzka, and now we go to the centre back to try and win the ball. We don't win the ball, quickly switch to our next centre back and come back, okay? It's very important, guys, that you use the right stick. I remember when I wasn't that good at defending on FIFA, I never wanted to hear about the right stick, because it became quite hard for me to find my players. But right sticking, once again, quick right stick to Goretzka, win the ball back, and we're back on the attack. When it comes to defending, in every FIFA since about FIFA 16, when they took away the button contain auto tackle, it's been really important to defend with CDMs and not centre backs. The minute you start defending with the centre backs, it's large stitch tackling. If you don't win the ball, there's spaces in behind, okay? You always see the players you come up against, the ones you struggle against, they've always got their back line there. Once again, switch to Goretzka, win the ball back. You see, you always defend with your CDMs, okay? I'll show you when we're tracking back as well. So a little ball through, we don't get the goal, it's fine. But we're really on the front foot. This guy with all the pace he's had, you know, Salah, Zaha, Felipe Anderson, he's not doing much, okay? So over here, there's a great little mistake there. I use my centre backs instead of my CDMs, but I win the ball back, okay? Last ditch tackling, and we use that with the jockey movement and win the ball. Remember, when you make a tackle, guys, go for the ball, go for the direction you think the ball is going, not the direction the man is going, okay? Because with the pace boost, okay, when you use straight dribbling and then you hit the pace boost, okay, what happens is the player really shoots into one direction. So if you can read the pace boost, you win the ball almost every time. So over here, once again, no CDMs, we click to our centre back, we miss it, and we actually need to give away a chance. And I put that in for a reason, is because I didn't use my CDMs. The minute we don't use our CDMs to defend is the time we actually give chances away. Once again, now I've realized my mistake. I'm using Goretzka to defend, trying to block the holes in the middle. We win the ball back pretty easily, and we on the counter again. Try and lay the ball off, try and move up a bit, and as you can see, with great defending, we actually get to make a chance, I think it is, from this. So ball through to Luis Suarez, little fake shot, through to Gareth Bale, on the wing, and a lot of my attacking comes from wing play, and the reason for this is because the wings are so overpowered, pace is so overpowered. I see a lot of players trying to play through the middle with all these little through balls. It works against the lesser opponents, but against tough opponents, man, they'll just read your through balls through the middle so easy. So once again, we're using our left back and we win the ball, but now he's exposed, okay? So he gets a chance on our wing. I quickly switch to Longley, He totally does me there, and instead of passing to the middle, I get a slide tackle in. Okay, so slide tackling, you want to slide tackle when you're about 3 meters away from the ball. And once again, good defending, last ditch defending to be honest, but we won the ball. So we're back on the attack, and we're both starting to grow into the game. I felt like he was growing a little bit more into the game than me, so I tried to speed up the play, but a little less holding onto the ball with one particular player, like this over here. So Koeman's got the ball, we get the cross in, Bale headers it down, Havertz to Suarez, bang on the volley, 1-0. Okay, and that all stemmed from a good defensive decision. Okay, we made a mistake, we got our left back out of position, we went to our centre back, we got the slide tackling in the box, and boom, up the field and a goal. So once again, CDM choice. Okay, when defending, when it is a kickoff, okay, your opponent's kickoff, you want to use your attacker to defend. If you concede a lot of kickoff goals, the reason is the attacking team has got the advantage for some reason. When you use an attacker like right there, we won the ball back with our attacker. He's got the pace boost because attackers get the boost with kickoff. So when you defend with your attacker, it's easier to track back. We get a cross in, it's not all the way to Gareth Bale, but once again, I'm not overexposing myself. I go with Odriozola, but then I quickly switch back to Vidal. Okay, when I move Vidal back, if you clearly see Goretzka was moving back with him as well. They're trying to tighten up the gap. We go to Eder Militao, quick little change, win the ball, and we're back on the front foot. The only time you want to change to your centre back is when your opponent's player is beyond your midfield, where you can't make a recovery challenge. Okay, that's the only time you want to get your centre backs there, and half of the time it's not to make a tackle, guys. It is to make your back line get back in line. Okay, so when you switch to your centre back, track back a little bit. Okay, just keep tracking back, give your opponent space in the midfield, and when you feel like it is the good time to make a challenge, then make the challenge. Don't just go rushing up with your centre back, you'll leave too many holes there. So keep the position of the back line. Okay, there's a back four, left back, right back, 2 centre backs. If you select your centre back, first track back a bit. Obviously, if the ball's going through straight in goal and you want to make a last ditch tackle, you're not going to track back. You're going to go for your man. Once again, win the ball back with our attacker. That's like Kai Havertz. And you can clearly see my tactic works on kickoff. If you defend with an attacking player, I just believe that attacking players are the guys with the pace boosts in corners, not corners, in kickoffs. And as a result, if you defend with your attackers, they've got the pace boost along with your opponent's attackers, so you win the ball back easily. Over here, we controlling the left back, just controlling the wing a bit, and now we're back with the CDMs again. See Goretzka, I'm using jockey movement, we don't win the ball. Now we get to the centre back, and we've dragged him out of position only because I see Vidal is there, and we win the ball back. He gets a chance, and he scuffs it this time with Mbappe, man. So guys got Mohamed Salah, Mbappe, Wilfried Zaha, and Felipe Anderson up front. So when I saw Mbappe take the shot, I didn't even know he came onto the field. So I was fearing him a bit. He gets a good cross in at the back post, but he can't finish. Okay, so the reason why he went for the cross there instead of cutting is because we overloaded the midfield, okay, by using our CDMs. Little goal kick into our CDMs. CDMs are the most important, I'll be honest with you guys, of all players in FIFA. You could have like 10k striker, okay, up front in a killer team, and he'll score the goals. But if you got like cheap little center defensive mids, like no offense, but like if you're rocking like a Gabaman or let's say a Lucas Torreira at this stage of the game, it's gonna be a little bit tough for you, man. You need to have like Vidal's, Allen's, Goretzka's. These are like really good CDMs for not that much of a price, man. I mean, Vidal's about 20,000 coins. Goretzka's about 40,000, depending on what console you play on. But Goretzka's a beast, man. He's just got the legs. He feels like a Hullet at times. Obviously, he doesn't have the pace of Hullet or the dribbling, but he is pretty solid on the ball. So half-time was 3-0 up, man. And it's all stemming not from attacking. We finish our opportunities here, but it's all got to do with the defending. Once again, attacker leading the line. We try and win the ball back, and you get so tempted to swap, and that's why I swapped. And as you can see, the minute I swapped to someone bar an attacker, there was just so many holes in my defense. And he actually got a shot off there, not a very good shot, but that's the point I'm trying to make. If you try and rush it like I just did there, you will give opportunities away. Okay, through ball to Gareth Bale doesn't go through. For some reason, it was on Odriozola's right foot, and he just couldn't get it through. Bale makes a good recovery challenge there, back into the midfield, into Suarez. My whole point over here now, I try and make this little triangles with either the striker or the cam, okay, with my two CDMs. And when I make that triangle, it's pretty easy, and Gareth Bale gets finished 4-0 up. It's easier to create opportunity. I know what a lot of guys do, they play with two guys up front, and they just knock the ball between these two until one makes a good run and they play through ball. But it's so easy to read. Game is 90 minutes, okay, 90 FIFA minutes is about, what, 10 minutes? And after about 2 minutes, you can really read what your opponent is doing in the attack. So I try and mix it up a bit. I like to pass the ball a bit more. I like a bit of more slow build-up play. And playing slow doesn't mean you're going to lose or you're going to win games 1-0 or 2-1. As you can see, I'm 4-0 up, man, and I'm playing quite slow. So over here, I had to go to my centre-back and my CDM instead of my attacker. Once again, we give an opportunity away. So the minute you start rushing things, okay, and I rushed, and over there, that's a good example. Bad connection, bad delay. My keeper came, he just wasn't near the ball. That's really the only good opportunity he had. Good turn by Luis Suarez there. Once again, slow little build up, just looking for the pass, man. As you can see, we control possession, we control the midfield, okay, and that's the main thing. If you want to win games, whether it be by attacking or by defending, you need to control the midfield. Most goals, I would say about 85% of goals in FIFA 20 come from the midfield. Crosses are just not as overpowered as FIFA 19 for some reason. We get the ball again with our attacker Kai Havertz this time. Ball to Luis Suarez. We look for Gareth Bale, little chip ball. Doesn't make it all the way through. Suarez bang to Havertz, and that was a bad pass for some reason from Havertz. But once again, quick switch to our left back. We know he's got good pace. Win the ball back. It's all got to do with defending. If you see all my goals, okay, it all stems from defending. I defended well, and we win the ball back well. Then we can create chances, you know. Gareth Bale with a bad shot there. So still thinking that, you know, it's pretty safe now, but you never know if you feel like a 3-goal lead this early still. You could just give it away. So over here, I use my centre back, and then I immediately go back to my CDM and my midfielders, lose the ball there, and then quickly back to our centre back, win the ball. And there's just like chaos in the box. I do a little slide challenge there with Eder Militao. Remember, 3 to 4 meters away, you want to get a slide tackle in, okay? Coman there, little ball over to Gareth Bale, doesn't go all the way. And once again, could have made a chance from that, man. Good defending, and we get up the field. So I kind of feel that this guy's really like trying to turn the screw now. So my whole mentality has changed, okay? My mentality now is holding what I have. I've got a 3-goal lead. There is no need for me to attack, okay? Get my defender in front there. Good little block there as well. A bit of a mix-up between my centre-back and my goalkeeper. And it could have been disastrous, man. He could have cleared it off my defender back to one of his attackers. Little shot there in the box. You know, with corners, there's literally, it's just so random, man. There's no way to defend a corner. It's just, you know, pure luck at the end of the day. If you control the first man and he wins the header, then cool. If you don't, like with his goal with Mbappe, then there's just nothing you can do. It's just quite random. The main thing is you want to control the midfield, okay? With your CDMs, with your CM, with your cam, whatever formation you play. And I'll give a big tip to you guys, okay? If you don't have world class, and when I call world class, I mean like 600 to million coin players in your midfield, you don't want to put yourself on the back foot and play with 2 midfielders, okay? You want to play with 3. 2 CDMs and a cam is always the way to go. That's been there since, I think, FIFA 18, you know, since they changed the whole meta of the game. If you have two CDMs and a cam, you're always going to control the midfield with someone who's only got 2 centimeters, I swear. You might have 2 attackers up front, which could be a problem, but with 3 in midfield, you really got the passing options. Once again, the triangles I'm talking about: Havertz, Goretzka, and Suarez. We give it back now to Vidal. That was actually to Goretzka, but it just didn't go through, but that's fine. Things happen on this FIFA for some reason. So now I'm in a bit of trouble. I exposed both my my right back and my centre back with Longley. Instead of going to Longley, I try and win the ball back with Odriozola. I don't, and a great save by Areola. That chance I was particularly fed up with. I felt like I gave him that chance from poor decision making. But in the end, you know, we got a bit lucky, I'd say. Once again, I realized my mistake. I continue switching to my midfield. We won the ball back quite high up with Havertz, and Bit disappointed that I couldn't make a chance for that, but nonetheless, we're back with our right back this time, just because our wing is just too far ahead. Gareth Bale win the ball back with the jockey movement. Okay, the jockey movement is quite overpowered this FIFA. I prefer the jockey movement this FIFA than I did in FIFA 19. Reason being, if you don't even make a tackle, man, if you don't spam B or circle, whatever console you're on, and you just jockey movement into the direction of where the ball's going, your player will win the ball quite cleanly as well. He gets the ball nice and smooth. On a bad connection, you might win the ball and knock it forward for some reason. I'm not sure why that happens, probably just server issues. There's no way to stop it, you know. Nearly get a nice chance for Luis Suarez, once again stemming from good defending. And now it's nearly the end of the game. I'm just trying to hold out. I don't want to concede any more goals. Even if I concede, I know I win, but just conceding feels like a loss to me because of how I want to play the game, you know. I don't want to give away any chances. So good little switch to our left back, wins the ball back, and now I'm just going to hold possession. I tried to give that back to Goretzka, and once again it screwed me over, didn't it? And now back with Vidal, back with our CDM, and then quickly to our centre back just to try and get a last ditch tackle. I cover the middle with my left back, win the ball back pretty easily, and then he slips for some reason. Win the ball back again, jockey movement and B, and that's the end of the game, man. 4-1 up against a very, very good team, Mohamed Salah, Kylian Mbappe. So once again, guys, CDMs very crucial when you're defending. Switching to your centre back only when it's a large ditch tackle, I would recommend. And you probably win a lot more of your games, okay, if you take your time in defending and just don't lose your head, okay? If you concede one, don't lose your head, just take it slow. I'm Craven the Gamer. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, also subscribe if there's any future content. Peace.